XRP, we start with the forward chart. And if you refer to my last analysis when the price was here, we discussed about how we can look for trade, because we mentioned we're looking for buy. And I mentioned we can expect to see one more drop before we get the trade. And as you can see, exact the price tag drop and broke the previous low, following by divergence. And this is what we have been looking for. And to look for trade, either based on 4 or 1 hour chart, this is where we could look for buy. Okay, anyway, we have been looking for buy, and I mentioned if we get any opportunity for buy, the targets we have been looking for, the first one was 41 cent, and as we can see exactly the price tag and start to drop. We mentioned with the breakout of the 41, we are looking for 45, and we mentioned we want to see the breakout of this one to confirm we are with an uptrend. Okay, as you can see the price tag, the 41 cent, the first target, then it start to drop. Now, for those traders, they get the trade for buy. As what I explained in my last analysis, if either they take out the trade in the profit, or if they want to keep the trade, at least move their stop loss to break even. Anyway, we start with the higher time frame. We want to see what we can look for. And if you refer to our analysis, we mentioned we're looking for the reversal. We have been looking for buy as a long term, but the way the price is reversing is very corrective. That means still we can expect the price to give us at least one more drop. That means still we can expect the price to drop, because based on weekly chart, we don't see the divergence. All right. By the way, if anyone wants to look for buy, they have to look for trade as a based on lower time frame, and any trade should be a short-term trade. And if we move to daily chart, if we refer to our analysis, we put these lines as indicative. I mean, we mentioned we are looking to see the breakout, and this is what we get. All right. Then we are not looking for these lines, and as I mentioned, they are just as indicative. And the way the price is reversing is very corrective. Again, as what I explained, based on weekly, we have to be really careful, because at least we see next drop following by breakout of the previous low, following by divergence. This is the best we can look for buy. Okay, again, it doesn't mean the price cannot reverse from here. If the price reverses a corrective, any opportunity for buy based on lower time frame will be a short-term trade. Okay, that's why we have to be really careful for the next drop. Unless we see the reversal as a sharp move following the breakout of the previous top, following by deep correction, then from there we can look at the chart differently. But at this point, I don't see any trade setup based on daily, and based on forward chart. We explain whoever get the trade, they have to move their stop loss to break even or book some profit or take out the trade in the profit. All right. How we can look at this one? Can we put these two in relative to each other as a tree wave, internally tree following by this? Can we expect this one give us one more drop in relative to what we have here before we look for the next trade in relative to what we have here? That means this one can reverse as a corrective, and it can be quite complex. All right. That's why if anyone wants, for me, if I want to look for buy, if the price continue from here, I'm not really interested to look for buy within this range at this point. All right. Then I prefer the price break the 41, then from there I make a decision. But if the price give us one more drop following by divergence, then maybe we can look for the next move in relative to what we have here. Then from there we want to see whether the price can break this zone or not. But at this point we don't have any trade setup, and we have to wait. And if I move to 1 hour chart, similar explanation. Okay, it doesn't mean the price cannot continue from here, but at this point, if the continuation is as a corrective, we are not really interested to look for sell. To look for buy. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup at this point. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.